Hey guys, welcome back to Mimi's Animal Cove. My name is Mimi and today I'll be showing you guys the top 10 things every turtle keeper needs. So let's get straight into it. First on our list, of course, we have a tank. Every turtle keeper needs a tank to hold the turtles, to hold the water, and to hold everything else that the turtle might need. If you have a big turtle, or if you have multiple turtles, you're going to want to have a pretty big tank. All aquatic turtles will need no less than 20 to 30 gallons. But as they get bigger, you might want to upper up the size of your tank. Right now, I have 3 baby map turtles and I keep them in a 20-gallon tank. As you can see, they are pretty small compared to the tank, and I might have to upper up the size as they get bigger. If you happen to have a land and water turtle, like a mud turtle or any other turtle in that type of nature, you're going to want to have a pretty big tank because they need land and water to survive. But make sure the tank is short and long because they don't need a lot of water space to swim because, as you may know, they aren't really that well of swimmers. Another thing to keep in mind is that a lot of people say that you need like over 80 gallons to hold turtles, but that is totally a lie. Yes, it would be nice for them to have that big of a tank, but get what you think is best for them because as long as they have plenty of room to swim around and all their needs are met, then they should be okay. I also have 2 mud turtles, which their main tank is being renovated right now, so I have them inside this 15-gallon tank, which is holding them pretty well. As you can see, the water isn't that high because they always stay at the bottom of the tank, and it's easier for them to breathe that way. Next on our list, we have water. All turtles need water, but like I said before, depending on the turtle size, they'll need different amounts of water in their tank. So I have my measuring tape and I'm going to be measuring all of my tanks to see how much water I have in each of them. Another thing I want to point out is the quality of the water. Make sure you guys have one of the best qualities for your turtles. Here are some of the products that I recommend using to help keep your water clean. These products will take out anything that is bad and harmful for your turtles. Another very big must-have is a filter. Filters clean the water so you won't have to change out the water every single day. Depending on the size of your tank, you're going to need a very big filter. I have this very strong fountain filter that helps me cycle my giant tank. The water comes through the bottom and the pump pumps it and filters it and then puts it out through the top. The fish love to eat all the algae off of the fountain filter. The algae on the filter helps to clean the water. My fish tank's filter is much smaller because there's not as much water as in my other tanks. The filter sucks up as much water as it can from the fish tank and runs it through the filter before letting it eject out just like a fountain. Now in this tank I have a $10 filter which you can find almost anywhere, and it's actually pretty strong. Not as strong as the first one, but it definitely gets the job done. Next up, you will need a heat lamp. Heat lamps are very good because they bring heat to the enclosure and they help brighten it. Heat lamps are so important because when turtles come out of the water, they need somewhere to get hot and warmed up. So heat lamps help their skin to dry up and feel very nice. In this tank, I have a UVV/heat light. It comes with 2-in-1, which is really good because I don't need to worry about getting a UVV light. This light is really strong, and that's why it's one of my favorite lights. For this light, I did have to switch it out for a stronger light bulb because before it was just a regular lamp. Next on the list, we have food. Every single turtle needs food. These are some of the foods that I use to feed my turtles. These foods come with calcium and everything that a turtle will need to survive. This is what I use to feed my fish. It's definitely one of their favorites. And this one is for my glowfish. I have my mud turtles out and I'm going to be feeding them first. First, I'm going to be feeding them the mud turtle sinking pellets. They're definitely camera shy. With the right foods, your turtle can grow up very healthy. Next up, we have basking. Turtle comes out of the water to bathe in the sun, or in this case, in the heat lamp and UVV light. Basking platforms can be rocks or any platform that can help the turtle get out of the water. It's very essential because you do not want your turtles to stay in the water for too long. In this tank, I have a log-shaped basking platform. This platform has a hole inside so that the turtles can swim through it freely. Next up, we have a heater. Heaters help to keep the water inside the enclosure very warm. This is one of my favorite heaters because it's very strong, but yet it's so small. In 8th place, we have a UVB light. Even though this light is very important, it's toward the end because if you have the sun nearby, or if you take your turtles outside, or if there's like a window near them, then it's okay not to have UVB light. Here's why. The sun gives out UVB rays, but you could always have both. Therefore, if you have a lot of sunlight reaching the turtle tank, then it's okay not to have the UVB light. As I said earlier in the video, this light has both heat and UVB rays. Next on the list, we have substrate. Substrate can be anything from gravel to sand. Substrate covers the bottom of your tank and provides places for your turtles to burrow. Just make sure that the substrate is bigger than the turtle's head because they will try to eat it. Next, we have a tank net. Tank nets can help you get anything you need out of the water, from dirt to transferring small fishes from one tank to another. If you have a pretty big tank, I suggest using a vacuum cleaner for tank. Vacuum cleaners for tanks goes through the gravel and sucks up any dirt that's inside the water and underneath the gravel. I also want to add that plants are a very good addition to the tank. Plants help filter the water and it creates a very good place to hide. I do not happen to have plants, but I do have these fake plants. I do have the algae on the fountain and on these rocks. They help me keep the water clean. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below if you guys have a turtle, and comment down below what videos you guys want to see next. Don't forget to like this video. Bye guys!